Welcome friends. In this video tutorial, I'm going to explain how to create a video using a screen recording software, Flashback Express. So screen recording softwares are always very convenient to record video. And video tutorials are very useful to students. They add another dimension to learning that makes a student's educational experience more effective. Hope all of you agree with me. And video tutorials can be viewed on computers or any mobile devices like smartphones, tablets, etc. And moreover, students who did not attend our classes at school can catch up on missed lessons from any location. Let me tell you about Flashback Express. It's a free screen recording software. You can easily download it from the website. And Flashback Express allows you to capture anywhere on your computer screen. It even allows you to record audio, and you can export your recorded file in a convenient AVI or MP4 file formats. The exported file can be uploaded as a YouTube video in your private channel. The first thing you're going to do is download the free version of Flashback Express from the site https://www.flashbackrecorder.com/express. Now I recommend you to scroll towards the end of the page in this website so that you will be able to get a free version of Flashback Express. There is another paid version, Flashback Pro, so that's professional. You will get only a 10-day trial version. So you need to download the Flashback Express, which is a free version. Once download is complete, you will be able to find a file bbfbex5, which is the application file that can be used for installing the software. And this file is provided by a company named Blueberry Software, situated in UK, and currently they offer version 5.5 and the size of the file is 24.2 MB. Once download is complete, you can double click this file to start the installation in your laptop or PC. Once the installation is complete, in your computer screen you will be able to find shortcuts of Flashback Express Recorder and Flashback Express Player. And to start recording, we are going to use the Flashback Express Recorder. But before you can start recording, ensure that you have a PowerPoint presentation containing the slides to deliver your contents. Or alternatively, you may even use a PDF file to deliver the contents. So whether you're going to use PDF file or PowerPoint presentation, have the file open. So you should open your PowerPoint file or PDF file and you can start recording. To start recording, you're going to double click the Flashback Express shortcut. You will find it on your computer screen. When you double click this shortcut, immediately a window will flash, Flashback Express 5 version 5.5, and immediately you will get another window which allows you to select the area, full screen or window. So the PowerPoint or the PDF window alone you can select, or the entire screen you can select, which is going to be included in your video. And see to it that you have selected your microphone and PC sounds. It's not required that it's not essential that you have to use an external headset for a microphone. You can very well make use of the microphone and speakers available in your laptop. And in case you want your image also to be recorded, you can select the webcam. Once selection is done, you can click the record button. And once you click the record button, before you click the record button, ensure that the PowerPoint file is open or the PDF file is open or any other window required to start the explanation should be open. So once you click the record button, you will be able to see the get ready image. So this is where you have to start running your slideshow. And after get ready, immediately the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1. And the recording starts. So you can continue with your slides in the PowerPoint, or you can scroll down the PDF file and you can speak. So whatever you do will be recorded, because this is a screen recording software. Whatever actions you're going to do in your computer screen will be recorded. In addition to that, audio, any sounds also will be recorded. So please ensure that you sit in a quiet place. So you should select a calm place before you start recording, because all external sounds also will be recorded. Once recording is complete, you can stop the recording. So to stop the recording, you can press Shift Control plus S, or you have the Flashback Express dashboard, in which you will find the stop recording button. So the button in the middle is the stop recording button. So you need to press the button. You need to click the button with your mouse. Suppose while you're recording, you want to pause your recording or resume your recording, you can use the pause resume button, which you find on the left. And to the right, you see a timer which shows the duration of your recording. And after you stop recording, you will see this window which is telling you that the audio is compressed. It will take a few minutes, and after 100% complete, you will be able to see the next window, which is Flashback Express 5 recorder window, and it tells you the information. You have made a recording. Do you want to play? Do you want to save? Or do you want to delete? So I recommend you to use play, because you can check whether you are satisfied with your recording. If you are not satisfied with your recording, you can click the delete recording button. And when you click the play button, automatically the Flashback Express player will open, and you will see the PowerPoint presentation slide on top and the frames of the recording in the bottom. After playing, if you are satisfied with your recording, you can save it in a file. So you have to use the file menu, save menu item. You can choose a location where you want to save your file, and your file will be saved with .fbr extension. Once you have saved your file, you can export your file to a convenient format. So the same file menu, export menu item should be used. And you can export your file to any format. So the formats are MPEG-4, AVI, Windows Media Video. So choose one of the format and click OK. So your file is exported. You can choose the location to where you want to export. So location, I mean the folder in your computer where you want to save your file. Once exporting is done, you can upload that file, exported file, in your private YouTube channel. The link for the file will be available in the YouTube window. You can copy it and send it to the students. So the students will be able to use the link and watch your video. Thank you friends for watching my video. Hope all of you have understood my explanation, and I hope all of you will start creating short videos. And you're always welcome to get your doubts clarified. Thank you.